Nearly 800 Islamic State supporters have escaped from a camp for displaced people in northeastern Syria as Turkish forces advance in the area. Turkey's incursion has entered its fifth day, and the latest flashpoint in the conflict threatens the very prospect of the dreaded Islamic State re-emerging from the chaos. The Kurdish-led administration said that detainees attacked the INSA camp's gate in Raqqa and fled amidst fighting. About 35 kilometers south of the border is home to some 12,000 people, including 1,000 foreign women with links to ISIS and their children. The detained ISIS militants have also managed to escape from a prison in Ishli, a city in northeastern Syria, bang on the border with Turkey. Around 5 hardened Islamic State terrorists capitalized on the ongoing chaos and fledgling Kurdish security, as the bulk of the troops remain occupied on the front line. The Syrian Democratic Forces, with the Kurdish YPG as its main fighting element, is now, in fact, holding most of the territory that once made up Islamic State's so-called caliphate in Syria. Thousands of fighters from the jihadist group were being housed in jail, and tens of thousands of the families' members in camps. Analysts say that the fighting between the Kurds and Erdogan's rebel army have given a lifeline to the feared extremists, a launchpad to bounce back from the brink. Let's shift focus now to Hong Kong. Unrest in Hong Kong continues for the 19th straight week. A clash between pro-democracy protesters and riot police on Sunday led to chaos. Protesters set ATM machines ablaze and vandalized stores which were believed to have links to China. Black-clad activists damaged shops and metro stations and erected roadblocks around the city. Hong Kong police made a number of arrests and resorted to tear gas to disperse protesters, saying they used quote-unquote minimum force. A few hundred people held peaceful protests in shopping malls and chanted slogans. Protesters also beat up a middle-aged woman because she helped the police clear barricades. The woman's face was smeared with mud. Visitors and tourists called the ongoing political unrest in Hong Kong scary. They also described the biggest issues that they are faced with listening.
Well, yeah, it's a little scary because it was all normal 5 minutes ago, and then all of a sudden the shops shut down and the roads are getting blocked and a lot of police are coming, and people are peaceful for the first kind of few minutes, but then the violence escalates a bit and you can feel this tension with everyone, so a bit putting you off the course, kind of.
Well, probably the biggest issue is the public transport. So there's been 4 MTR lockdowns in the past 2 weeks, and obviously the violence on the street has been quite big. And I actually have a friend and big issues for me.
Meanwhile, Chinese President Xi Jinping on his visit to Nepal warned that any attempt to divide China would be crushed. Beijing continues to face political challenges as Hong Kong reels from months of protests. The Chinese president said, and I quote here, anyone attempting to split China in any part of the country will end in crushed bodies and shattered bones. And any external forces backing such attempts dividing China will be in fact deemed by the Chinese people as pipe dreaming, unquote. Hong Kong has witnessed massive pro-democracy protests in the last 4 months. The wave of protests was sparked by opposition to a proposal which aimed at allowing the extradition bill to mainland China. The proposal has now been scrapped, but clashes in Hong Kong continue to intensify.